Hello fight fans, welcome to the MMA Pro. In case you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So I'm talking about this a bit late, but I think this needs to be talked about. The last BMF fight between Charles and Max Holloway at UFC 326 was obviously not what we all had expected. We have never seen Max getting dominated the way he was in that fight. To be honest, I didn't like that fight. In my opinion, BMF fights are supposed to be super entertaining, which this fight was obviously not. Otherwise, what's the point of having a different belt and naming it specifically as BMF? When this fight was announced, I was not excited as I knew Charles will try to take this fight on the ground and that won't be exciting to watch unless Max successfully defends the takedowns. Imagine calling yourself a BMF when you are just hugging your opponent the whole fight. Max has been so respectful towards Charles even after losing the fight, and he never criticized the way Charles fought against him. Now that's what a true BMF is. In his BMF fight with Gaethje and Poirier too, Max was winning the fight already, but in the final 10 seconds of the last round, he pointed his fingers to stand and bang in the center of the octagon without fearing he might get knocked out as well. Now tell me, who else has the guts to do that in UFC? Now some fans might call me a casual because I'm criticizing the way Charles fought, but honestly, this is the truth. This belt was created for showcasing the most entertaining fighters in the UFC, putting the most exciting and violent fights for the fans, but with Charles winning the BMF title, BMF Championship has lost its charm. Now many Charles Oliveira fans are not gonna like me when I say this, but if Charles had won the fight by displaying his striking abilities and put on a show for the fight fans, no one would have dared to say that he's not the BMF. But the way he fought, he seemed like he was scared of Max's striking abilities and wanted to keep him on the ground to win the fight. So does that define a BMF? Many fans might say that it was the inability of Max to defend the takedowns and that's why the fight played out this way. And my response to them is, if Charles had chosen to take the fight on the ground, then he should have submitted Max, which he was not able to do even in the 5 rounds, which means Max was prepared for submissions. So in my opinion, whoever steps in the octagon to fight for the BMF title, their intention should be to win the fight and also keeping it entertaining, else there won't be any charm in the BMF title, which we can clearly see now. There have been no talks about the next BMF fight, whereas if Max would have won, most probably he would have been fighting again on the White House card, defending his BMF championship. Do let me know in the comment section on whether you think Charles is the BMF or not.